Those Metrocoites will think twice before... We will be... Bayek! It is finally time to celebrate with my muses.
Shouldn't you stay to oversee your actors?
We must find time to work on the next play. Bayek, you must come.
This celebration better rival my own events in Siwa.
Come, Bayek. This will be an excellent night. Let us hurry. You will be our guest of honor. I remember the celebrations we would have in my house in the better years. Ah, memories.
They have become less so of late.
These Phylakitae suffocate our celebrations. They know nothing of poets. They think they know truth.
You know it better.
Of course! Truth comes from chaos, not order.
Senu sees something.
Bah! Bayek! Gennadios' Phylakitae! I should... After him! Let us continue! Ah, my home, finally. Prepare yourself, Bayek. This is a night you will not forget.
It had better live up to the tales that Aya told. This is grand, Vanos.
Bayek, come. Enter our very own Elysian fields. Welcome to the land of truth, Bayek.
I can see that. Perhaps Aya left some
Thanos, your plays are getting better in age. They are well improved from your previous works.
Ever the critic. Thank you, Leda.
Which one of the muses am I to you, Panos? Efterpi, Calliope, Cleopatra.
And this is it, where the poets of Alexandria find respite.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Gennadios! His men must have come after us.
We will deal with this, Vanos. Come, bring your blade.
I will fill my inkwells with the blood of these Metrocoites. They come, Bayek!
Let the gods indulge!
Gennadios sends his regards, Vanos.
Your treasonous filth is cause for death! Vanos! We will wipe your treasonous ass out of... Hello! Here, brothers!
Are your people safe, Vanos?
Metrocoites! They have slayed some of my muses! Drakon, my favorite poet, will live, thankfully.
There must be a way to stop them permanently.
Bayek, we are blood poets now. This is our chance to bring people to our cause.
Whatever it takes to defend freedom.
Give me some time. I will talk to my people. Find their strongholds.
Phoebe, you will be the death of me.
No, Mother. I will be your salvation.
Magi, your help is needed again. My idiot son left my offering in his papyrus, which he lost. I cannot sell my oil without giving thanks.
I did not lose it. The guards took it. The papyrus is my life, Magi.
They go too far, these guards.
The papyrus had my notes. Those bastards threw it on a boat.
I will look into this, Phoebe. And I will find your offering, little mother. This must be the boat that the Phoebe spoke of. I might well be able to get in unseen.
What do you think? Wait a second. Swimming? Nice try, you horse!
These guards will know better than to trouble the Phoebe from now on. This is the papyrus. And the offering. Both the Phoebe and Jepu will be happy.
My soul is
Now I'll prove to them that I can match them in wits.
still spouting your nonsense. The Greeks will never accept you.
Yes, they will. I'll be a philosopher soon.
Your offering. Now you can return to selling your olive oil.
I worry about him forever. It is hard to understand when you do not have children.
Allow Phoebe his chance. He'll be all right.
Oh!
Whoa. Whoa.
You are either very brave or very foolish, setting foot back here.
Nefertari, isn't it? 1,000 blessings are long overdue.
Bastard! Naked Iadet!
That was Rudjek's wife. Did you expect anything less? This way, Bayek. And bring along your 1,000 blessings. You will need them.
I feel bad for her. But it had to be done.
You look well. Better than the last time I found you. Are you just better at killing now?
Rudjek was only the beginning.
Yes, your hunt. The Heron.
Where are you taking me?
To make amends with Anubis.
Amends? I do not know what you're talking about.
Of course. How could you? You left the moment you woke. You know all the natron for Egypt is collected here. We send it mostly to Memphis to cover the bodies of the dead.
Look at me. No, you're unwell.
Natron has other uses, though. I could use it to disinfect a wound. Or wash the stains of blood off my hands, for example. It looks better, Neb. I will have one of my aides bring something for the pain.
And my brother?
Recovering. He needs rest.
You do not need to remind me. Why are so many of your people ailing?
Because Anubis is displeased. Ever since you left, the torches by his shrines have lost their flame. We are no longer protected.
From what? The wrath of Anubis?
Whatever it is, we have suffered grave injuries trying to reignite them. Some have even vanished. It has become clear that Anubis demands your appeal, and yours alone.
إني سجريت.
I'll ignite the torches and end this curse, or omen, or whatever it is.
You would do well to, if you ever hope to appease Anubis and gain my pardon. Sophia, give some frankincense to the men at the pool, would you? I don't need to tell you to be careful. There are 3 shrines. One to the south, one atop the natural well, and one inside the bent pyramid. You know your way to that one.
Oh, your hands. The cracks and calluses are getting worse, Nebbit.
One of the torches of Anubis should be here. This torch has fallen over. Where's the head? This fence is broken. Was there a struggle? There is blood here. Someone fell, or was pushed. Nefertari was not exaggerating. This one died trying to light the torch. There's the torch head. It must have fallen from the ledge when the torch was tipped over. Charms. This should do it. All I need to do now is light it. Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. Whoa. Whoa. A shrine. One of the torches must be here. There's blood on these linens. Someone hung these. Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, but why? Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. That was no simple task. There are other forces at work here. Oh, this rotting meat gives off an attractive stench. Is someone luring predators here? Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Hey, wait! How will you get to the others? I can hit the dog! I can hit him! He's in range!
Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. That is the last torch. I should return to Nefertari.
What news do you bring?
The torches burn with a relentless flame.
Then I pray Anubis will grant us pardon.
There were charms left beside each one. Does that mean anything to you?
Beside the torches,
Most likely to ward off the omen.
I will keep my eyes open. In the meantime, some rebels nearby need treatment. I normally make the trips, but I am needed here. Sufia has offered to go in my place, but only if you escort her.
It will be done.
Bayek, I hope this hunt of yours ends soon. Before you cannot return from what you have become.
Oh, your hands. The cracks and calluses are getting worse, Neville.
Good to see you, Namrud.
Nefertari sent reinforcements, I see.
His name is Bayek, a dear friend of Nefertari's. I've asked him to come along and he graciously accepted.
I suppose we all do.
I hear you are in some trouble. I owe a favor to Nefertari.
If it's as you say, follow me and stay close. We've got quite a journey ahead. The path to the mine was clear, but that doesn't mean it will be on the way back. Be ready for anything.
You seem uneasy, Namrud. Why the hesitance?
I don't like straying from the plan. These lands are teeming with dangers. Bandits, soldiers, the wild. It's why we make the trips at night. Helps avoid trouble.
Where are you camped?
In an abandoned fort to the west. Our point of retreat.
Retreat from what?
An attack on a nearby encampment. There were more soldiers than we thought. Lost a lot of good men.
How many wounded?
Enough. That's why being close to the mine is so important. The healers work wonders. We are lucky Nefertari allows these deals. She has a pure heart, risks her neck. The mine belongs to the regime, after all. We should be out of harm's way once we cross that bridge. This is it. When we get inside, I will need your help to tend to the wounded while Sufia prepares the natron. I pray we have not lost more men.
I will set up. Bayek, follow Namrut. He will show you what to do.
These men, move them to the rear, by the kilns. This way, we will line them up. It will be easier for Sufia.
The band is much smaller than I imagined.
Small, but united. We fight for one another. I am merely one of them, spared by the gods this time.
Cold. I am so cold.
Whoa. Their wounds are severe, but they'll live if Sufia is anything like Nefertari.
You and Nefertari are old friends.
Something like that. She saved my life after I killed Rudjek.
You are the one that killed Rudjek, huh? I cannot believe it.
By the gods, the brazier! The fire will alert the regime! They have found us!
Rebels! Move in! Leave none alive! Archers! Ready your arrows! Kill the wounded last! It is useless to fight! You are outmatched! Lay down your weapons, and we will make it quick!
I would rather stick my sword down your throat.
Those who oppose Ptolemy's reign, die!
Those who fight me, die.
This one fights alongside these rebels. A fool's choice!
It's Sufia. She lit the brazier.
Back off!
Why
You
would she
are a
brought soldiers
murderer!
to us? I will go check on the others.
Talk! The omens! It was you! Why?
Rudjek, I loved him! He promised me a better life! You took him from me!
Now I see. You're Rudjek's mistress! Well, your fucking lover killed my son! I feel nothing for you!
You are meant to die! Ah!
What a shame. Such a pretty girl. There's no room for pretty in our war.
Death drives us to do things we regret.
She tricked us both.
Your men?
The pile of dead gets bigger. We will treat the survivors. No time to fetch another healer.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Finish the car.
Hey!
Hey!
You should have killed me! Now you die!
Get in there! I'll have your guts whooped out!
Release me! I'll wet my blade with their blood! You are Bayek of Siwa, aren't you? I've heard stories of the Medjay who crossed the desert. I am Theodorus, one of many who rebel against the Phylakitai.
Is that what landed you in this cage?
Yes, a failed attack. I am hunting Daratos, a ruthless general of Ptolemy, with a hatred for Egyptians. A killer of mothers, and fathers, and children. I won't rest until his body is food for the worms. Would you lend your sword?
Gladly. Your plight is true.
Good joy. We will regroup with my men in Bacchius. Come along.
How does a Greek find himself fighting an Egyptian cause?
My father was Egyptian. My mother, Greek. Long ago, a day came when I discharged every ounce of Greek blood from my body, and pledged to rid Egypt of men like Daratos. And we nearly did. We found his camp, but they had greater numbers. We were forced to disband. I was captured by a scouting convoy and beaten into giving up our retreat point. We will take shelter here and wait for the right moment to strike. I will get briefed.
But you instead led them into a trap. Clever.
I knew my brothers.
Alarm! Alarm!
I knew my brothers would rescue me, but I did not know the Medjay from Siwa would be among them too. You are rather celebrated amongst my group. We will take shelter here and wait for the right moment to strike. I will get briefed.
Dogs! They've sent out scouting groups. Theodoros!
Daratos is gone. Neck! He continues to elude me.
What should we do?
Let's be smart. We have an opportunity to claim 2 victories with 1 swift strike.
We need to wait for Deratos to return to camp. I've learned his personal scribe has stayed behind in Karanis. We'll be targeted if we so much as take a piece nearby. You are unknown to them. Bring the scribe to us. He'll tell us what we need to know.
How do I find him?
At night, he rests within the courtyard. During the day, you can find him working around the temple, or at the terrace overlooking the lake. He dresses elegantly, and due to our failed attack, now has guards in tow. He'll be hard to miss.
Must you follow me around everywhere?
Strict orders from the General. We are not to leave your side.
He's overreacting. I am safe here.
Deratos won't take any chances. The rebels could strike again. We are all on high alert.
The scribe himself. Drunk and dead to the world.
And now.
Okay.
It won't be long before he comes to. I need to bring him back to Theodorus.
High position gerecht.
Άλογος πράξης, αλόγου ανθρώπου.
Απαπέδια! Τίουν γέγονε!
Clear off now! Whoa.
That is him. Well done. We will find out what he knows. In the meantime, we must prepare our attack. Some of our brothers are stationed just west of Soknopayu. Meet with them, and wait for my arrival. We will put an end to that Nekatiadet.
A scribe who knows his way around Karanis.
Deratos, where is he? That name means nothing to me. Don't think us fools, please. Stop.
Whoa. Whoa. Are you Theodorus's men?
Yes. And who are you?
He is the Siwan.
I come on his behalf. He'll be joining us shortly with instructions.
Good. The soldiers are reeling, but it won't be long before reinforcements arrive. Come.
Theodoros!
Ready your blades and check your arrows. The Ratos will be back at the camp before sunrise. You're with me, but don't forget, he is mine.
What is your stake in this? This is more about him than it is about your war.
My father grew figs in the Fayum. The best. The Ratos taxed him. An Egyptian has no choice but to pay. One season, the harvest was so poor that my father struggled to give his cut. The Ratos figured him for a cheat. He took a bite of fruit to prove his point. He got a mouthful of worms. His men laughed, but the Ratos was furious. I watched as my father was hanged from his own tree and picked at by every animal in the region. Taratos embodies the unjust. He is why I am who I am. I need you, Bayek.
Trireme!
The gods have brought us together for this! Justice will be served today! For Egypt! For your father, Theodorus!
Deratos dies today! Leave no one alive! Clear the camp!
Whoa.
What do you think you are doing?
Go!
Salving the Greeks has killed you, idiot! You
die! There is no escaping now, Deratos! Face me!
This one knows me by name. Good! I will crush your puny skull!
You don't know!
Death to the Greek master!
longer enraged!
Now! Something's going on.
Got a clean target! End all Ptolemies! What in the hell? Where's that damn smoke coming from? Time to die.
I've got you, dog.
Little girl! Get him, Theodorus! Let us overpopulate the duel! No one leaves here alive!
Do not clean your blades until all are dead.
Hey, I got this feeling.
Take no chances.
Hey now! There's something! Hey! You're dead! Your time has come!
Cowering slaver! Kill the Ptolemies! I will send you to the next life!
Hey!
Hang on! The end has come for you.
You'll remember now, huh? May the field of reeds elude you always.
Glory to Theodorus! Ratos has fallen. Finally, my father's car is at peace. Let's move. We have a long trek ahead.